Hi Year 9, so this is your lesson for the week commencing the 6th of July. So our title for this week's lesson is Characteristics of Tropical Rainforests, and you can get the learning objective down as well within your geography notes. So we're now on to sort of the second part of this topic, starting to look at tropical rainforests, and there is quite a lot to look at today. Okay. So first of all, we're going to start with where are tropical rainforests located? Now, obviously, last week you did your world biome, so you obviously should have a map from that, either one that you got online and glued in, or the worksheet. So we're looking at the location first of all of tropical rainforests. So there's 3 questions here. Okay, that I want you to have a go at. So you can either answer them in full sentences, or you can write the question out and answer them underneath. Okay, so 3 questions, and then to make it nice and easy, and also just to help out you guys as well, on the next slide are the answers. So if you've already done the questions, then you can mark them. But obviously, if you haven't, then you can sort of use this to help you. Okay, so they are your answers, and you can mark that in green pen. Okay, next bit is looking at the climate of a tropical rainforest. So we've got a climate graph here that shows us temperature and rainfall, which is precipitation, and this is for Brazil, for the Amazon rainforest. So we can see here we've got lots of rainfall really all year round. Obviously, it drops off in August, and then quite high temperatures really all year round, with highest sort of October time. So subtitle, climate of a tropical rainforest, and then you've got 2 bullet points, and you've got 2 gaps for each point, so 4 gaps altogether to fill in. And again, to make it slightly easier, there we are, I've got the answers for you as well, which you can add in green pen or mark with green pen, that's fine. Okay, quite straightforward. So that is location done and climate done. Next one then is looking at the soils of a tropical rainforest. So I've got a picture here of what a soil looks like, a tropical rainforest that's been exposed. So we can see there's not that many trees here, so we can see the soil. So for this one, you need subtitle, tropical rainforest soils, and 4 bullet points, please. You can shorten them if you want to, but if you want to get them down, highlight any key bits, that's fine. So you need to get those in your notes. Next bit then is what plants and animals are there. So we need that as a subtitle. Again, underline with a ruler. If you want to draw any pictures or print any off or anything like that, you can do to add a little bit to this. But you need the 4 bullet points as well about what plants and animals are there. So basically, our rainforest has a high biodiversity, which means lots of plants, lots of animals. Okay. And then our next bit now is looking at the layers of the tropical rainforest. So on a full page of A4 or half a page, it's up to you. I want you to make a copy of this diagram. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a work of art, where you've got the sort of the layers of the tropical rainforest, and then you've got the notes around. And the ones I've highlighted in red, with the red box round, these are the plant adaptations. So you could quite easily get a question of describe and explain the plant adaptations in a tropical rainforest, 6 marks or 4 marks. So they're quite important to be aware of, okay? This PowerPoint will be on Show My Homework, so I know that the video is blocking part of it. So I'll put that on, and you can then use the PowerPoint if you want instead, to be able to copy this diagram. But make it really big, really colourful, spend a bit of time over it. This bit's quite important, okay? And then our next bit then is looking at what we mean by interdependence. So we've got lots of plants, lots of animals, we've got the soil and the climate, and all those different things sort of work together to create this really unique biome that we only find on the equator. So we need the subtitle, what does interdependence mean? And then we need our definition. So interdependence is basically those living things and non-living things interact but are reliant on each other. So if it's not hot and wet, we're not going to get as many trees. We don't have as many trees, we're not going to get as many animals living in the trees. So it's how all those things work together to create this really unique biome. So you need those notes down, and then you need both of these notes down here as well. So an ecosystem consists of biotic, which is living, and abiotic, non-living, components. They all work together, they are interdependent. So you can't have one without the other. And then your final little bit of notes to get down on interdependence is in this blue box. Small changes to biotic or abiotic factors, such as deforestation, so that's people cutting down the trees, or water pollution, which could be from people mining near the rainforest, can seriously damage the ecosystem, and therefore that interdependence then sort of stops working. So we're going to get less biodiversity, plants and animals being put at risk, and potentially losing species. So, and last bit is you've got an exam question to have a go at. Now, I know there's quite a lot in this first bit, quite a lot of notes to get through because it's introducing tropical rainforests and there's quite a lot to look at. So lots of notes to get down and some pictures to get down nice and colourful as well. If you want to have a go at the exam question, there's a structure here to help you. Have a go by all means. It's not compulsory, but it'd be really good if you could. On Show My Homework, I will put PowerPoint. I will also put a link to this YouTube video to help you with your notes. And this is all due for next Monday. So I think that'll be the 13th of July. So due in for then. And that is everything really. So hopefully see you guys at some point and keep safe.